lately it's been like a struggle. This month has been a struggle period because like a lot of you who know me know that October is like a big struggle month for me. Um, my father's birthday is October 2nd, and his death date is October 15th. Yeah, so this video is basically gonna be like me like just sharing my experience for the first time, like ever since it happened. Just explaining like that day in general. So yeah. October 13th. My father had, for those of you who don't know, like my father had kidney failure. And he was on dialysis for 11 years. And yeah, so October 13th, 2007, he had got real sick. He was in the hospital. He was like really drained. But before he went in the hospital, I had a basketball game. And let me tell you, that basketball game was so shitty. He was like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" It just wasn't my day. It wasn't my time. So, I love this. This is Carrot Care, by the way. So I'm just gonna do my hair while I'm talking. But yeah, I mean, it just wasn't my day. So that same night, he had went in the hospital. He's like really sick. So I saw him the next day. I saw him the next day. He had gave me his ring or whatever. But like, you know, as a 14-year-old girl, you're not really thinking nothing of it. You're not really thinking about what's next, who's gonna die, and all this other stuff. So, you know, that day we had spoke. I don't really remember the conversation. I just remember that it was like a really sort of happy time without him just, you know, focusing on the fact that he was, you know, really sick. He spent time with my mom. He spent time with everybody, my brother, my sister. And, you know, like I said, he gave me his ring. And I went home that night. I just said, excuse me. I said, "I love you." He told me he loved me. And, you know, I told him I would come and see him the next day. And then I went home. And at that time, like, I was sleeping on the couch. I don't know why I was sleeping on the couch. I just probably just didn't want to be sharing a room with my sister. I felt like I was old enough. I didn't want to be sharing a room with her. So I was probably just, like, in my own teenage world or whatever. So, like, I went to sleep on the couch. And then I remember, like, something woke me up. Like, something told me to just get up. Like, something in my body is just like, get up. So like at that time I was just like, I felt like I didn't hear anything, I didn't see anything, and I was just like, okay, just get up, body, get up. I get up, I open my eyes, and it's like the hearing wasn't registering. It's like I couldn't hear anything. It was just like just silence. Like I knew what I was hearing, but I didn't want to believe what I was hearing. So it's like my whole hearing just went like blank. And then I snapped back into reality. That was on Sunday. I saw him on Sunday. So this was Monday morning. I wasn't gonna go to school. I was just gonna go to the hospital with him. Mind you, I had just started high school, so it's like, you know, I'm in my own feelings. I'm a high school student. I'm a freshman. I was on the varsity basketball team. I was trying to get used to everything. So my body was like just going through all these emotions, and it was just a lot at the time. So, yeah, I woke up. When my hearing came back, all I heard was like my brother crying really, really hard. Now, for those of you who know my brother really doesn't show much emotion. And like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, I know. I know. I knew. So I'm like, I didn't know how to feel. I just really didn't know how to feel, to be honest. Like, my sister was like, what? I was 14. My sister was 9. You know, everybody's just in the house crying. I'm crying. It's just still like not really registering. Like, what the fuck? It's so crazy, like how we deaf. We just accept it for what it is. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. I told myself I was not going to cry. Cause this is 12 years later. I told myself I wasn't going to cry. So let me stop. All right, I'm better now. So I was just like I was just like in shock. I was in a lot of shock. Like a lot of shock. I was not ready to go see my father dead. I was not ready. I was just talking to him the night before. So it's like, how? Where did you go? Like, where did you disappear to? That's my question. Like, where did you go? But I won't know until I go to the other side. So I went to the hospital. Everybody was basically there. I remember like leaving the hallway where everybody was at, and I was just sitting down, and I dropped to the floor, and I was just sitting there thinking, like, and I just remember myself talking to him like why you didn't tell me? You could have told me. Like, you could have told me that you felt that weak. You could have told me so I could be prepared. Because I definitely wasn't prepared at all. So, you know, I was sitting down and I remember being mad because I'm like, you know what? Why did you do that? That was not cool. You could have told me. But then I'm like, you know what? He was trying to protect me because I know it probably... This is so hard to talk about. Oh my God. I didn't think it was gonna be this hard because, you know, it's been 12 years. So it's like, I'm comfortable with talking about it. But yeah, I remember being mad. And then I was like, he knew that not only would it hurt us, but I knew that it hurt him so much that he was leaving us. So, you know, he didn't say anything. So I'm gonna use some jelly, like really jelly. I remember, I think this is like probably the most excuse me. I think this is probably the most traumatizing part, which was that when I went in the room, I had to unzip him from a bag. They already had him wrapped up in a bag and ready to go. It was just really a struggle to see someone you had just spoke to or someone that you love so much in a body bag and just like he was nobody and he's gone. It's a very traumatizing experience, but I think what made it better was knowing how many people loved him and cared for him, and just was so like I got messages from people all over that used to be his students who would write me saying that he changed their life. So that made me like extremely happy. I've seen videos of him rapping, his voice. It makes me feel so much better, but it does make me miss him a lot. It was a struggle in high school trying to get through everything. But I got through. I definitely did. Like now I go through some anxiety issues where I'm just like, where do we go after death, and what happens the moment that you die? What do you like? How is the life just taken out? How is a life just taken out of the body? Where does it go? And you just have to believe. You have to try and believe, something to help you make you feel better. Like my anxiety sucks so bad. Like where do we go after death? What happens when you take your last breath? Like that anxiety hurts, and it bothers me so much, even to the people that I love. Like now I'm just like so scared for the people around me. I'm just like so grateful that they are still here. I'm just grateful that the people that are around me and I'm able to share these memories with them, because you just never know what happens or when your time is, and I'm just trying to appreciate it day by day. I know my father would definitely be proud of me, and he would love all his grandkids. But this month is just really like hard, stressful. The holidays are stressful. I'm grateful that I had the chance to have a great father the way I did, and for how long I had him. And now I have my mama, and I love my mama to death. And I don't know what I would do if I lost my mom. But I love her, and I know we all gotta go someday. I just know that I'm grateful to live, to learn, to share memories with other people, for those people to share my memories and our memories with other people, and just have this this chain reaction to where we are like all creating memories. Like this anxiety just came out of nowhere. So it's like where did you come from? Like why me? And lately I've been doing like CBD oil. I've been doing like meditating, praying. That was hard to talk about. But that's it for vlog number 1. And I hope you guys continue to watch my vlogs, because I want to be able to connect with everybody, and I want people to learn more and know more about me as I grow, and I'm just grateful. And you'd be surprised who's going through the same thing that you're going through, and it helps. I just miss my papa, that's all. I think we all miss a loved one that has passed, and it could be really hard, and it can affect you in many ways. And my advice to you guys is let it out. Let it out. Don't hold back. Don't hold it in. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Like my father passed away 12 years ago, and I still cry like it happened yesterday. So I hope to catch you guys next time.